All right, chat. Let's see if we can get the MTG Arena stuff going. All right. Let me just start firing that up. That's right. It's land screw time. Who could forget? Let's find out. See what comes out of this. There's been no updates from them, so it's not like stuff has changed. So I don't know why it launched as late as it did. I know you guys can't see anything quite yet. Give me just a second. Seems to be loading in. All right, let me get Joe on Discord. You've launched MTG as Arena as administrator. Please usually launch Discord as administrator to order enable push to talk to Tixter while the oh fuck me. All right, fine. Okay. It's fine. And let me do that then. All right, is this the, yes, this is the special account. Let me update my title in just a second. Let me get Joe here. Hey, Joe. Not sure we relaunched it or not. Oh, I just closed it right as he said something. Whoops. Okay. Hey, it's going. Bit of a slow start. Upload issues. All right, you get. I'm having a blast with that game. I think the game's amazing. It's not detecting the client because why would it? All right, we'll quickly drop out of that then. Nothing's going to be easy, sure. So what do you think? Your review of the set you did last night after reading all the cards, what do you think? Oh, I may not have hit push to talk there. After your review of the set last night, what do you think of the cards? Okay. Sorry, Joe, taking a second. So I did make sure this worked this morning. I could launch the client and get it to show on OBS. It's not currently showing on OBS at all. There it goes. So running it as admin makes it not visible on OBS for some reason. Hilarious. And I don't have Discord coming through on this. Okay. Fix that though. But got it working, so we will get that going in a second. All right. And don't need these.
Yes, the cards have rendered me speechless. That's funny.
All right, you guys should be able to. They should be able to hear you now. Say something.
Oh, can they hear me? I mean, I'm always talkative.
All right, then final thing, chat. I need to update my stream title since this is sponsored. Oh, it's not like they're paying me sponsored content, but they're giving me early access, so it is technically sponsored content. So. Early
and
access.
I also have to be greedy and ask for a screen share on Discord.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we could play blind. That's fine. Oh, I did move my microphone, so if I'm louder than I need to be, you might have to.
I can
adjust
change it in Discord. You're fine. From my perspective, you're fine.
Yeah, my bad. I did some rearranging in my room.
All right, almost there. Sorry, chat. All right.
I always felt like I had a bit of an echo with my mic, so I moved it closer, so I don't have to feel like I'm speaking out to the microphone to give me less echo. So.
Okay. All right, I think we're good to go, chat. Let's check it out together. I gotta share with Joe, and then we will do that. So let's go ahead and share screen to Joe. All right, you can see that okay, Joe?
Oh, sure can.
Great. So have they opened up draft already?
They might have. I actually haven't looked to see what the options are.
Sealed right now. So they were gonna do draft. Was supposedly gonna open a couple hours after sealed. After basically the sealed would come first, then a couple hours into it, draft would be there, and then a couple hours before it ended, draft would end, and then sealed would end. Is how it is. So it looks like we're doing sealed. Check out the new set. Yeah. So we're looking for bomb rares, is what you're saying. This is my first exact look at this. What do you think? 2 Skylands bomb rares?
Sure. We do have some, actually. Temple of Malice works with the Timuret Phoenix and the Perforos. However, the Heliod's Intervention is really good.
Timuret's Call of the Dead. Ooh, Sagas are back. I like Sagas. Put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard, then you may exile a creature enchantment card from your graveyard. If you do, create a 2/2 black zombie. So we're probably getting, on average, what is this? This does that twice. So we're getting 6, and 40% of that's land. So 60% of them are non-land cards, which are almost always going to be creature. So we're probably getting like maybe 50% of those, maybe 3 2/2s out of that over 2 turns then. And you gain.
No, you exile 1, so you only get 1 zombie each time. So you probably probably get 2 zombies out of it. So 3 mana, you get 2 2/2s over 2 turns, which is okay.
And then you get a scry and a gain at the end. That's not bad.
Yep. No, that's pretty good.
Joe's too loud, chat.
But the Phoenix and Perforos are real good.
What does this thing do? All right. 2/2 flying haste for 3. That's pretty good already. Phoenix gets +2/+0, so it has some sort of pump spell. Escape. Exile 3 other cards from your graveyard. Escapes with a +1/+1 counter on it. I see. So it comes back.
Yeah, this set has a lot of graveyard synergy where the escape allows you to bring stuff back to make them larger or to get an extra effect, which is one of the reasons that Timuret's Calls the Dead is also pretty good, because if you hit an escape card, you don't lose the value. You can keep that card in the graveyard to escape it later as well.
Gotcha. All right. Perforos, bronze-blooded, 5 mana, 7/6. He is indestructible. As long as your devotion to red is less than 5, he isn't a creature. Other creatures you control have haste. 3, put a red creature card or artifact creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. So, all right. So really to get this any use in limited, you probably need this devotion up, because otherwise he's just useless.
Yeah, well, no, it's not just useless. The 1 red and 2 generic mana, the activated ability is similar to what used to be an enchantment called Sneak Attack, where you could just put a creature on the battlefield, and then that creature gained haste. Perforos gives all of your other creatures haste as well. So you can also just play this as an enchantment that allows you to all of your other creatures to have haste.
Yeah, but it's pretty damn expensive for that. It's a 5 mana enchant to give all your other creatures haste. That's really expensive. And that secondary ability, maybe you get a surprise block out of it, but the creature's dying, so you're not generating value out of that. So unless you're unable to cast those creatures.
Well, except the fact, like, look at the Phoenix. Phoenix of Ash has escape, so you could actually use the. This isn't a great example because they're both 3 mana and they both have haste. But as an example, something that has escape, you could actually use Perforos's ability to put it on the battlefield, sacrifice it, it goes to the graveyard, but then you can escape it later, or you can even use that card for escape to activate some other card's escape ability.
Sure, it's not entirely useless, but most of the time you're not generating value from that because you've either given up one of your escapes because you've used this ability to get it into play in the first place, in which case, basically had 2 lives and you've used one of them using this ability and paid a card for it. I can see this being very good if Devotion of Red was high enough.
Which Phoenix also helps with that. And I think by the time you play this at 5 mana, you probably already have a couple red creatures out on the battlefield anyways. So just 1, maybe 2 more will allow it to also be a 5 mana 7.
Yeah, well, when it becomes a 5 mana 7/6 with Indestructible, I think it's very good. But it's prior to that I'm not so sure it does anything. All right, let's go look at the commons and uncommons we picked up. Multicolors first, I guess. Oh man, it's been a while since I've used this interface. That one.
Yeah, this interface is still bad for sealed, unfortunately.
I want multicolors. Multicolored is that one?
Yeah, gold should be the multicolor.
All right. Well, we got this guy. The Acolyte of Affliction. Okay, more graveyard stuff. Seems decent.
Rise of Glory is pretty good.
Choose one or both. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. 5 mana sorcery is pretty slow. Or return target aura card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I mean, that's a 2-for-1 for 5 mana. And it's pretty high tempo, actually, since you get them back out. That's not bad. All right.
Yep.
How's the mana fixing in this set?
Not great.
So our rares are in red. What else do we have in here?
What's your filter right now? Are you looking at red creatures? No, you're
I'm just looking at red. This is all of our red.
This is all of our red.
Yeah.
And we have a god with that's all of our red.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible.
Well, maybe not. Okay? So this, I'm not even sure what I understand this card does. Create a 1/1 red shadow token with this creature can't block. Okay, fine. Escape. Exile 2 other cards from your graveyard. Why would I want to? Oh, because you get it back. I see. Never mind.
You're casting it for yes. And when you escape, the spell stays in the graveyard. So you can, as long as you can continue to feel your graveyard,
didn't realize that.
You can continue to cast the escape. That does not exile itself. You exile 2 other cards, and then the Satyr's Cunning stays in the graveyard.
This card seems fine. That's a pretty decent grizzly.
That card's actually Omen of the Forge is really good.
That seems very good.
Yeah. It adds to devotion as it kills a thing, and then when you don't need it, you can sacrifice it to scry 2, which in limited is always. All of the omens are commons, and all of the omens are very, very strong.
Okay, this one is when enters battlefield. So this is another flash enchantment. So it's flash first strike combat trick that stays on. That's pretty decent too.
Yeah, for only 3 mana is actually pretty good.
I wasn't super psyched by this one. It's okay.
No, I'm not a huge fan of that one.
Phoenix was good. Trickster. Trickster seems pretty mediocre. I mean, 4 mana 3/3. It's a hill giant with added text.
Blue red is the flash deck where when you cast your first spell on your opponent's turn, things happen. So that is the color combination you want to use with the things that are like Arena Trickster.
Huh. So we'd love to play our red. What else should I be looking for here? Where's our removal suite? We're gonna be black.
Let's look at black. Yeah, let's look at black. Black has a fair amount of removal. So does.
And we did have the other rare in black, didn't we?
Yep, we had the Timurettes thing in black. Okay, so final death, exile target creature down kind of in the bottom lower left hand corner is your like 5 mana killer thing. There's also the 3/3 Death Toucher, which is pseudo removal. And there's the sacrifice of the creature, sacrifice an enchantment. So we've got like 3 removals. Well, no, 4. There's Mire's Grasp as well, which is enchanted creature gets -3/-3. Oh, and we have Dragged Underworld. We actually have a lot of removal in black on us.
So we should probably run. We could just start. Like I'd like to play a little bit. So maybe we just build I mean, rather than find the absolute optimized sealed deck for now, maybe we just get some actual playing going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's put red black together since it seems fairly powerful.
Yeah.
But maybe limiting in the amount of cards that we get. But
we might splash white or something. Like. We'll see.
Yeah.
Is this guy good enough on his own? Is he's just a 4 mana 3/4, which with +1 mana, that's okay.
Yeah, no, that card's fine. The one thing we didn't look at any artifacts. There's not a whole lot of artifacts in the set, but I don't know if we picked up. Traveler's Amulet does actually find lands, and we have mana fixing. We have a Field of Ruin, which is actually okay.
Soul Guide enters the battlefield, exile target card from a graveyard, sacrifice it, exile each opponent's graveyard, 1 sacrifice it, draw a card.
So for 2 mana at the very least, it's just a cantrip, but it does have an enter the battlefield ability that interacts with your opponent's graveyard, which isn't terrible because graveyards are obviously very important, as we've seen. I can't believe we have 3 unknown. Oh man, it's so bad mana fixing.
Yeah. We might see. I mean, I guess the thing is, okay, so let's start throwing in stuff. We want the Phoenix of Ash. We're going to need red. Furious Rise. I don't know if we have anyone with power 4 or more, but we'll consider it for now. Aspect of the Mana Core look good. Omen of Forge look good. It's basically a shock, kind of.
Yep.
2 mana shock. The Incendiary Oracle look great. Cunning look kind of bad. This guy triggers. Enters the battlefield.
It's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
It's not exciting, but it's a big dude.
Removal. 3/3 Death Touch. Seems interesting.
4 mana 3/3 Death Touch is pretty good.
4/3 triggers our effect.
It's an enchantment it also triggers a power 4 greater. Yeah. That says destroy target creature, and this actually can be double black to destroy target creature at instant speed.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Aspect of the Lamprey.
It's Mind Rot with an enchantment that gives something life.
I mean, maybe.
Which is interesting. Yeah, I'm okay with it.
This is okay. It's a little bit slow.
Libation's fine. Funeral Rites is good because it draws cards.
You draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, and put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. That's fine. It's removal.
Yep.
How's our curve? We're at 37 right now. With the world's least good curve. We've got 1/2/2.
This format is going to be pretty slow. We have a lot of spells. We don't have a lot of creatures. Grim Physician is one of those things that can block a 2/2 and kill.
Sure. You want these stupid birds? 3 mana 1/3 flyer. Ouch.
I think I do want the 2 mana 2/1 that when it dies makes a 0/1 goat. The Piper, yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. That's decent. This is actually okay too.
Oh, actually, the Agonizing Remorse. We actually want to play.
Really? You like this card, huh?
Yep. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of that effect, but the fact that it hits the graveyard in a graveyard synergistic set, I think is actually actively.
All right. Try it. All right, so right now we have basically no creatures.
Yes. I don't know how we're going to win the game. We won't lose the game very often, but...
Well, we might get overrun here. Do we want to throw some more shit in here, like Grim Physician as a blocker, or potentially... We do have some auras, so we don't get totally blanked by that effect. Yeah, we should look at our white cards too, but we're deliberately not going super hard into the building, so I want to play with the set a little bit before we get too hung up on what it looks like. We can add white and see. Any decent white splash cards besides Rise to Glory?
Splash cards, unfortunately, no. That card is great. The Griffin that you just passed over, the card is really good, but it's double. And same thing with Heliod's Intervention is also really good, but it's double white. Omen of the Sun, again, a very like all of the omens are great. It's flash makes 2 dudes, and then you get to scry later.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's play. This actually kind of looks like a fun set.
Yeah, there's some good white cards. It's just they're not splashable white cards, other than the Rise to Glory.
We maybe could get rid of some of this fucking fixing, like Traveler's Amulet. Throw in the little black dude, the 1/1 who can trade up as another blocker.
Oh yeah, if we're just doing, I guess if we're just doing black red, we can. Yeah, we can go that way.
Yeah. And I think the only other thing maybe would be get another creature in here, another early creature. Either a 1/3 for blocking, which is okay, or maybe this dude. We do have
how many auras are you playing? Just the one? Well. Oh, that's actually interesting because with that actually works with the Myers Grass.
Yeah.
Like the wording is super weird, but it does work.
Maybe we could drop the libation, or possibly. Be happy with this number of creatures?
No, but it's limited. We have a lot of removal. Our Perforos is never going to be a creature, unfortunately.
What are you talking about?
The god.
He might one day become a creature.
Maybe. Actually, we do have the Omen of the Forges, which stay on the battlefield. We have the Furious Rise and the Phoenix. There's a chance it'll be a creature.
We need to get rid of one card, Joe. What would you like to get rid of? I think it needs to be not be a creature. My vote is for the libation.
It's removal. Actually, the fact that it makes them sacrifice an enchantment, I think means the libation is good.
Then one of these remorses. Because we already have the lantern. Sure. We don't need 3 anti. Let's get rid of 1 remorse.
Sure, remorses. Okay.
Okay, let's check it out.
Okay. The one thing I will say is that this set has a lot of higher toughness creatures over higher power creatures, so there's going to be a lot of board stalls. We're going to have a really hard time punching through for damage.
No, we're not. We're going to have a 5/6 and a 5/7/6 invulnerable, indestructible, obnoxious guy.
Sure, that's true.
I don't think
we do have a Phoenix too, which
we will take a little bit more of a look when we get going with some of the stuff, but for now, I just really want to play some Magic. I haven't played Magic in ages. And is this one of the guys you like? Hand looks like we're short creatures. But I think we keep it. We're going second. But it's fine. Yeah. Get a scry right off the bat. Ooh, new battlefield.
I like the temple.
Don't think we want this right now.
We have 4 lands already. We can probably keep it. Or not.
Yeah, not a land related thing for me, Joe. Sorry, I forgot I wasn't holding my push to talk. It's a matter of I'd like to have somebody to play before turn 5.
Yeah, we have a couple things though. Look, we have an Omen.
You need to play a 2 toughness creature. Go.
Oddly enough, actually, if we do that, we have to discard, so we can't really.
You want to Omen his face is what you're saying? I would consider it there.
Nah, this is fine.
No, we don't. Yeah, we'll go to 8. You want to go to 8?
No. I think we get to Omen, and then we get to next turn, we get to Venomous Hero. I think it's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of sucks to not use 1, 2, or 3 mana here.
Hey,
4 mana, 3/4. Exile 3 cards from your okay. Okay.
That card's pretty good.
You want to give it first strike?
Nah. We do a final death too. We can exile it as well. No, in terms of, don't we just want to play the Hierophant or the Scope?
Yeah, I like the Death Toucher here, I think. I don't know. We can't. I actually do like the Death Toucher. So what is this? Spawns with 2 other +1 when it escapes. So escape is 3 cards and it costs 6. He's already got 3 in there, so it will escape.
Yep. And when it escapes, it makes a sacrifice all over stuff.
So we probably want to actually run this guy out and get a blocker that doesn't trade with it. He just actually blocks it right now.
Yeah, that's fine. Uh-oh. Actually, if we draw a land and we can just exile it. Well, they'll still get the 2/2, but they won't be able to escape the spawn.
I think we take 7 here, as much as it sucks.
Yeah. Yep.
Now's the punish for not having fucking played out. So we need a jump blocker here.
I think you play the Hierophant.
It's been really nice to have drawn a land. I think we maybe should have gone for that on 3, quite honestly. No. We're not planning on blocking, right? With the 3/4?
I think we block with the 3/3. Of course, we hit 2 lands. It's so lame.
But we very badly need a land now.
Yeah, removal spell really hurts us now.
Yeah. Rip.
Yeah.
Don't know this card.
That card's really good. Ephemia.
Okay.
Still not a land.
I'm pretty sure this killed us not playing that in 3.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were just unlucky not drawing a 5th land. Though our mill hit 2 lands.
So I guess we're not technically dead. Can omen the bird. Have the block, chump block, take 2, go to -1 billion. Could also dig for the land right now.
Yeah, it'll do 2 more damage to us, but hey, it's a land.
Any reason to wait? Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, I think their just attack is needs to be all attack. They may have an aspect or some sort of mantle or aura that they'll put on something.
Yeah, we're pretty screwed here. But I think, I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
not. Okay.
Yeah. Well, they hit their removal spells and we didn't.
Yeah. Played the first play. And then removals. Yeah, but I think, honestly, I think we should have forced it on. I mean, it's easy in retrospect to be like, that's better because we didn't hit the land and maybe I would be singing a different tune. But it felt like we had the power in our hand, but we were lacking the guarantee that we'd get there. Like having something to play earlier would have been what I think I would have chosen to do. But, oh well, no big deal.
Yeah. I think this is a keep. We're on the draw. So
yeah, we got 2 playables. One which deals with early aggression and one with fucks with their hand, so.
Yeah, that's a good draw too. We've seen Perforos a lot. Haven't had a chance to play it yet, but well, that card's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Let's fuck with their hand, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
1/1 death touch, 2/1 goat thing, 2/2 thing that grows. Enchanted creature fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. That seems pretty annoying.
Yeah, their stuff's really small though.
Well, this makes their stuff get bigger.
Yeah, and they can actually use it to kill some of our things. We're exiling whatever we take too. So exiling an escape card isn't the worst thing in the world. Everything else is very low power level.
This is not low power level. This kills one other thing. I'm okay taking the beetle. That's what I would probably take.
Yeah, Beetle could start getting bigger. Blessing is also kind of a pain, but
Though no black mana too, so. So this looks like it's gonna be either Oracle or Omen. We don't have 2 red mana, so next turn, like setting up for a nicer next turn doesn't really work. Even if we hit a land, it's only half the time we're hitting red. So
we could libation, make them sacrifice the thing, but that's also not that great because I think they'll just sacrifice the Viper.
right, might as well omen at that point.
Yeah, I'm okay with holding up Omen. Hitting a Death Toucher, like if they don't draw something they can play, we could actually then libation the spinner. We could libation as an enchantment to make them sacrifice the spinner. It is an enchantment creature. Kind of forgot about that.
So here we probably want to omen this thing. Take the 1, see?
Yeah, I think we take the damage and wait.
Oh, is this not an enchant? Oh, okay, so this is not an enchant. So I actually would prefer to libation the spinner here. Make them
I'm
sack
okay
an
with that.
enchantment.
Yep.
Missing land again, of course.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay. So this gives it this. Like playing this card is insane right now. We could just kill it where he can't do anything, since he's played no other cards and the other require enchantments. He's missing black mana. It's a little bit annoying because I'd like to have this at instant speed, but I don't think we're gonna get any. Playing this just gets it killed, right? They fight and Death Touch kills it.
Yep. I think we can hold up the Omen Forge and just take 1 more damage at the end of the turn and play it, because we could also then like scry on upkeep or something. That hurts.
I still think we're omening the 1/1.
Yep, I think so too.
Okay, that's the punish.
Nah, this is still okay.
So this will go up to a 2/3, or they can shrink our guy to make it just have 1 less health. I think the 3/4 is pretty solid here.
Yeah, 3/4 is fine.
I mean, I guess the other thing is we're building red
Yeah, the Red Devotion.
red devotion for our god.
Yeah.
What do we need? 5? Ugh.
Yep. It counts itself though, so we really need 4 other pips. We're so light in red that it will be tough. I do like our spot here though. We've got 4 action cards, and drawing lands or drawing spells is good for us right now.
Yep.
That's really the best spot you want to be. We know 2 cards of what our opponent's playing. It's also good.
It's kind of bold.
Yeah. Oh man. Sure. Oh, we just need to draw a land to exile that thing. Hey, we did it, chat.
Do we even want to? Do we just want to play our dude instead?
We can. Yeah, we can play the Hierophant if we want. It's one or the other. Like, we either just kill it or we just play the... Yeah, this is fine.
We're a little bit more vulnerable to removal here. Yeah, we just milled 2 permanents. Red permanents sucks.
Yeah. Labyrinth is actually pretty cool. Oh man, I totally forgot. We should have been playing Field of Ruin.
Why?
I'm an idiot. Because it destroys a non-basic land, and it's a land that taps for colorless mana, so it doesn't really hurt us that much. And it would actually be able to deal with things like the Labyrinth.
I think this is just this guy this turn.
Yeah, I'm okay with playing the Perforos. I think just sitting back is fine. Weird animation.
Alright, now I'm kind of up for removing this and starting to get in.
Sure.
We could also attack, see if he wants to block and try for aspect.
Yeah, I'm okay with either one because if we aspect, we also have the Incendiary Oracle to follow up, so we still get to double spell if we want to.
Sure.
Okay.
And now we're just gonna final death this, I think.
Yeah. It is interesting that the Labyrinth doesn't untap it like the
Like Maze of Ith.
Maze of Ith used to do, so something to keep in mind. Keep in mind, we also, even though the Omen losing it does lower our devotion, we do have the option to scry to with the Omen.
Yeah.
We can play the Incendiary Oracle. It does actually all of our creatures have haste. So if we want to
Right.
play the Oracle and the Physician, we can just start attacking.
I think that makes some sense.
They'll probably just keep you removing the Hero of Hand for a while.
Well, we
Slow
can pump
down
the
our
other guy.
damage. Yep.
Are there common or uncommon discard one style things?
Yes, we played the one that deals with the hand, makes it exile.
Sure, but that's they pick one, so saving a land doesn't protect me from that. This guy loves that
No.
fucking card, man. It's the third one of those
Yeah,
we've seen.
blessings, not horrible.
It's punishing us right now.
There's also the enchantment Mind Rot that we have, that gives life. That's also a card. Man, do we just hold back the Hero Fan?
Yeah, I guess we do. Scott has been pretty shit so far.
It's not been great.
Yeah, these straws are kind of crushing us.
That card's pretty good.
Is there mill? Does blue have access to mill? Feels like,
Yes, there's a mill deck, but it's not very good. This is not good for us because then they start turning their lands into elementals. Although for 4 mana they only make a 1. I guess they make a 2/2. It's not that great, I guess. Question is, do we want to scry with the Omen of the Forge?
do we win?
Do our
with,
scry too.
Anything besides activating this right now?
What was that?
Can we win with anything besides making this into a creature?
There's the Phoenix that is a 2/2 flying haster.
I will scry. I'm not convinced we're actually getting very far with it by reducing our devotion right now. Do we want the Marauder?
4/3 is fairly large.
Sure. No, I mean, we've scryed away a land. I guess that's good. Happy to swing with the death. So we're gonna get shrunk -2/-1, right?
Yeah, but that's 3 mana at sorcery speed because it's an enchantment.
I think, but don't we want both 3/3s though for blocking purposes? That's actually enchantment.
Yeah.
It actually increases his lands to 3/3s.
Yeah.
I think we just pass here. I don't think we can put damage in.
No, I think we just pass. Yeah, this. Oh my god.
I don't know what this is, but he needs to stop drawing good cards right now.
Yeah. So now our aspect of the Manticore has to come down because that's gonna make us just.
Yeah, and then they're gonna exile our graveyard. That card seems very good in this format.
Yep,
It's cheap.
it
Comes to
is
2.
good.
Looks very, very good. Looks like it's gonna be pretty regular. 2-for-1 combined with restricting their ability to recur.
How many cards do they have left in their graveyard?
One in the graveyard.
We can flash in the aspect when the nightmare triggers, so we get first strike. We can flash it in
Yeah, sounds
on
good.
here. So we don't have to play it right now, but because Aspect of Manticore does have flash, right?
All right, so we're passing. What do we put it
Yeah.
on, you think?
You put it on the
Death
Death
Toucher?
Toucher, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the only issue is it's our more valuable creature, so.
This is true, but
And it's only
having
first
two
strike for
extra,
the turn.
it is, but only having 2 extra power on the Marauder and make it a S6/3 is not really.
So we're about to lose our stacked graveyard without getting any advantage out of it.
And we draw more lands.
Okay.
At least our opponent isn't doing too much. Now they're gonna make their lands into.
Why didn't he make the thing?
Can you mouse over the Destiny Spinner? Is it until end of turn?
No.
It is. It is until end of turn.
Oh, it is on a turn. Okay.
So
Alright,
I guess
less
that's why.
powerful.
Uh-oh, we can't block that thing.
He's got 2 of them too. We should have thought about that when we played. We already had one in play as well.
Nah, that card's fine.
Do we want to make an attack? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think just sitting back is fine. It's a little medium, but the fact that we have the Berserker that can block the Temple Thieves now is
Well, we definitely can't attack, right? Because he just fucking uses that stupid land to counteract it. And he also can create lands, which can attack us. So we're like, our health is a lot less good than it looks.
Yep. It's not terrible. We can kill the Spinner if we want to. Or I don't actually want to kill the Affliction because I think the +2/-1 that's on the Affliction is a pain to deal with. They haven't been using
Spinner, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
It's not a creature generator, chat. It's it just does 1, so. Just 1. It's just till end of turn. So
it's also an enchantment.
Yeah.
That we get rid of. I don't know if that's that important. I think we're gonna have a really hard time punching through to win this game, though. I think our creature power is fairly low level.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem with drawing a Phoenix, I mean, it makes 2/2s. Problem with drawing, the problem with drawing Phoenix is that they have the Labyrinth, so even having Phoenix is not that great for us.
I don't know. I guess 2 red.
Yes, having Phoenix and Perforos makes a big deal. Yes, you're correct. Oh, there's the Phoenix. Hang on. We can, if we don't exile something, we can. Do we have to exile? No, we don't have to. We can exile 3 other cards to actually do the Phoenix. That's turned in as a 3/3.
Yeah, I think it's decline. It's close though. I mean, we get this next turn potentially, but I don't really think a 2/2 matters.
Yeah, we can just do this. This is where losing our graveyard really hurts because we would have been able to Phoenix Vash like 3 or 4 more.
Yep.
But unfortunately our devotion is still only full. We need 1 more red permanent.
I don't think there's a point in attacking. He just pulls it out, and we lose a blocker.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
And we are setting up the deck ourselves right now because we're now behind him. The value he got off of his enchantment recursion was pretty rough here for us. We had to be able to attack with Perforos. Oh god. It's time for him to draw.
How many cards do we have left?
6, 7, I guess, after this.
Oh, that's not good.
Misses. Rough.
That's not good.
So we're gonna have a 0-point zombie here too.
Yep.
Unless some of these are zombies.
Nope.
Nope.
We're in the
Alright.
Scry 0.
Well, high value here.
We can just cycle it to draw a card. Or
Mhm.
we can just wait. We could start attacking with like our 5. We could just start attacking with our 4/3. And our 3/3. We could attack with the Marauder and our Phoenix.
Yeah, I guess we can. Presumably blocks with the 4/2 and then draws a card off Hateful. But I guess this
Yeah.
lets us now get rid of this stupid enchantment, so it's okay.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
I guess we pump it once. I mean, he's gonna interact with it, but still. Maybe he's forgotten.
Yeah. Do you want to cycle it? I guess we can cycle it at the end of turn.
Well, if there's a playable red card, we might wish to get that out. I guess we've already attacked, but I don't see how the fuck we win with that stupid land out.
No, that land has been pretty brutal.
You want to draw 2 cards? Really bring it down?
Draw 2 and mill 2?
Yeah.
No. That's been pretty rough.
I don't know, dude. This god has been terrible.
Yeah, it's not been very good for it. Yeah, our lack of actual red cards has been part of the problem. Well, I mean, that's a 2-mana removal spell.
So what are we doing? Removing the fucking Death Toucher?
We can attack with the Venomous Hero. They have a Death Touch. Yeah, I guess we do kill the Death. I'm gonna attack with the Phoenix and the Hierophant, maybe.
Yeah. Why doesn't it give me the amount of damage to assign?
Because it's gonna do its full amount of damage to the first thing and the full amount of damage to the next thing.
But we're Death
So
Touching, we
she
don't have to.
No, we don't have trample. If we had trample and Death Touch, then we could do 1 damage, and then 1 damage to the player. But here it's not gonna. It's gonna just do 1 damage and then 1 damage, I guess.
Oh, man. Perforos. Doer of nothing. Oh, he just milled 3, though. That's good.
Yeah, we're still gonna lose the mill race. Look, Chapter 4 gives you a gold medal. Yay.
What is a gold token?
It taps for mana, or taps and sacrifices for mana. Make them discard, give our Berserker lifelink. That's just gonna get killed by the Hierophant, I guess.
Well, do we care?
No, not really.
I think we get his 2 lands, right?
Yes, Dehydrazanja is correct.
Dehydrogenase.
Dehydrogenase. Gold is the same. Gold was the original treasure. That was That's how that was designed. So they did gold for Theros, and then they wanted to make it more universal for all of the future sets. So they turned it into treasure rather than just.
So we want to swing with both here, I think.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, that's just gonna trade with the hero fan.
I don't think he trades. I think he just disables it and counter swings for 4, right? That's what I'd do. Apparently not. I guess he's on the mill plan.
That's interesting. I mean, we are gonna lose in what, 3 turns, 4 turns?
Why did that effect trigger?
It triggers because it's whenever a creature dies, but it did nothing.
Whenever an enchanted creature dies. Okay, I see. Gotcha. Weird wording.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because our creature was enchanted. Oh man. Oh wait, that's weird. I mean, maybe.
Well, he probably just thought we'd bring the Phoenix back, which is true.
Yeah.
Joke's on him. I don't think we have enough red things left in our deck to do anything.
Sure don't.
Alright, this deck is making me annoyed. Our deck, that is.
Yeah, it's been tough. We have what, a land on the bottom as well.
So what do you think? Can we get in twice with the Piper and kill him? Because I think that's probably not quite enough. Ooh, we get the 0/1.
We get a goat though. Oh man. Should have included the Field of Ruin.
Yeah, for sure.
That
Except we do have a double
game.
red on 3 and a double black on 4, so it's not 2 double blacks on 4. So it's not insane not to have, but it's certainly punishing us this game for sure.
Well, and sealed is still slow anyway.
All right, good deck. We ready for our next deck yet? Because that god sucks, dude.
We can. In other decks, I think Perforos will be good, but we just didn't have enough red to make that worthwhile.
Going into it, what we were talking about. Catch the pun. All right, let's get rid of 1.
We could play blue-white with this deck, maybe.
We'll get another draft. We can get another draft in a second. Do you want to run one more with the Field of Ruin in?
Yeah, we can do that too.
Want to go?
Just do colorless. Don't do the land search. Go into colorless.
No, we'll concede.
Or we can do that. Resign.
Claim our prize. 0 wins. Excellent. All right. Apparently draft is up. No, draft is not up.
Yeah.
Okay. You go get our next sealed pool.
Yeah. So both Nightmare Shepherd and the Hound are really good, and so is the Intervention. Wow, black-white seems actually Thrix is also really good.
All right, let me read these. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, you may exile it. Another non-token. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a 1/1 and it's a nightmare in addition to other types. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's also a 4-mana 4 for a flyer.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure. Like, okay.
3 mana 3/3 Vigilance, Menace, Lifelink. Creature cards and graveyards can't enter the battlefield. Players can't cast spells. Oh, nice. So it shuts off all the nonsense.
And it's a 3-mana 3/3 Vigilance, Menace, Lifelink for some fucking reason.
Yeah. Menace makes that very good. Almost always going to swing at least once. Each non-land card in your graveyard has escape. That's pretty good. Oh, the beginning of the end step sacrifice. Do you want to get this once then? Oh, that's less great. At least it adds.
I don't like the breach, but.
The Sudden Storm, 4/5 Flash Flyer. Holy shit. 4/5 Flash Flyer. Immediate 2/1 always. Spells you cast with a converted mana cost 5 or greater, cost 1 less to cast and can't be countered. Okay. The Intervention. This seems better than I thought because enchantments kill creatures. Seems great. And
yeah, 4 mana you get to kill 2 enchantments / creatures. Very, very.
All right, let's pretend we want to play with our. Dude, we got Rise to
Oh,
Glory.
and we have a
Wow.
Rise to Glory?
Two.
Oh.
It's 2 Rise to Glories.
Oh my god.
All right, this is more interesting than our last one.
I want this for my first sealed pool.
This is our first, well, second sealed pool, I guess.
No, I want this on Friday.
Oh, are you doing that pre-release?
Hell yeah.
I forgot about it. Maybe I'll think about it. All right. So let's say we want to run all the broken cards black and white.
That card is really good.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah, it can't block, so it's a little, you gotta be mindful of that, but it's still.
Stealing all their cards in their graveyard maybe is fun. We'll see. Got a nice black pool here.
Little less removal, but it's still fine.
When Omen of the Dead enters the battlefield, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. I see. It's kind of neat. It's not great.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
No, but it's also an enchantment. We have 2 of them, and we also have 2 Rise to Glories. I think we want the Death Toucher, the Hero Fanta as well.
Splash green for this. Wonder if we have any fixing. Let's look at our artifacts.
We have an amulet. Mirror Shield is bad. Bronze Sword is good though.
Equipped creature gets +0/+2 and is hexproof. That's okay. Whenever a creature with Death Touch blocks or becomes blocked by this creature, destroy that creature. Whatever.
Yeah, not a fan.
I
like Bronze Sword though.
Really, it feels like a worse Marauder's Axe to me.
Oh, you put it on a flyer though? Look at the flyers that we have.
No, it's not that I disagree that we'll play it or maybe consider it, but I think it's a worse Marauder's Axe. Equip 3 is really expensive.
With that. But it'll still be good.
Archon of the Falling Stars. The flying pig. Nope, flying cow with horns. When it dies, you may return target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's a pretty powerful ability. 4/4 flyer for 6 is kind of expensive. I don't know if we want to ever exile a card out of our graveyard with all the shit we have that recurs. 3/3 flyer. Dirt cheap if we can get white creatures out early. Constellation. The ability triggers when enchantment enters the battlefield under your control. Enchanted creature. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, tap target creature opponent control. 2/3 Pegasus for 4. Vigilance and lifelink on 2. That's okay. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. That seems good. Legion of the Lost Pride. It's good. We get Holy, what is it? Holy Strength out of Flash?
Holy Strength.
Yes!
For one more mana because it has Flash. Good bears.
It's okay too.
Yep.
This is like a very slow, like a temporary removal. I don't hate it.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that card.
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
All right, so we got a lot of cards we want to play. We need to cut out 4 cards. I don't think we need 2 swords.
Oh, we had 2 swords? Jesus.
Yeah, we had 2 swords.
1 sword's fine.
We should also look at lands. How do I find lands with the filters again?
Just hit. This is correct. Just the colorless option that you had. We don't have any lands. We don't have any non-basic lands.
Okay. All right, so we have. This is probably too much 5 and 6, but I want to play with a new fancy card, so we're gonna do that. It's sealed too, right? Technically, it's slower.
Yep.
So we have 1 escape card. That's okay.
I'm not a huge fan of that charger actually.
Might
I
not.
don't think we need 2 funeral rites. I think 1 is fine.
I was just looking at that. Although we have a lot of ability to take advantage of shit in our graveyard, right? Between
That's
Omens,
also true.
Rise to Glories, and there's another card too. Not quite sure where it is.
Hierophant does also mill us though too.
So that's only okay. That's only okay. We might want to cut 1. I'm not super excited about the Hierophant. We'd like to get white permanents early if we can. The Omen counts for black devotion.
I don't want to play Indomitable Will.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Okay.
I'll put it on the stuff we're not that excited about. I like flash enchantments that stick around. They're kind of cool. Sure. So we need 3 cards out. 1 Funeral Rites, 1 Indomitable Will, 1 Punishment.
Punishment. Enter creature can attack or block. Lose all abilities and has tap. Remove task counter from within. So it's for 4 turns. You get to pacify something.
Mm-hmm. But it
But then
costs
it
literally
goes
the
away.
same mana that Pacify costs.
Yeah.
So it's like a very bad Pacify. I guess the
Yeah.
benefit is that it goes to your graveyard, so you get to use the stuff.
You get to rise to glory. You get to escape with it, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan.
So something like this. Looking at none of the other colors. The only other thing I wanted to look at was green. We had good white cards though, and good white-black cards. But this card's interest. That card is very powerful. Played against us. 5/3 that gives other creatures trample. Sure. 4 mana equal to devotion to green. That's a pretty powerful secondary portion of that.
Yeah, double green's gonna be really tough though.
I wasn't making a splash. I was just looking at the green cards.
Yeah. Oh, you have 3 Caryatids? That's rough. That lets you splash, but we're not playing green to splash other
And
things.
1 mana of any color. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, add 2 mana of one color. It's an interesting card. 1/3 is a very expensive elf for 2 mana. Or 1/1 rather. Very expensive for 2 mana.
Yeah.
Let's try this. This looks like this is our power cards. We're using graveyard synergy, but not in the way it has been.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting.
I think we just get to play Magic. When things die, we get value.
Yeah. You want white or black as our... This putting in double black for 4. That makes sense. This is at 5. This is at much later.
Yeah. I think
this is fine.
Yep.
Are we happy with the blessing was good. The sword was whatever. Sure. All right. Let's play some Magic. What's our creature count? Enough.
Yeah. We're playing both of the black omens, right?
We are.
Could only play 1.
That's fair. I guess it doesn't do anything until we have creatures in the graveyard. We have a bunch of bears to get creatures in the graveyard.
But it does also scry, so
Only scry is for 3 mana though is the issue. If it were scry on death or scry on cast, maybe.
man, it's pretty good.
Yeah, another black mana, but if we get it.
Oh, Nightmare Shepherd is so good. Oh man, we just need to draw lands. That is not a land.
I mean, you can cast it, and it seems pretty decent.
Yeah, the card's also really good.
2/4, no stuff.
Oh man, and we get to start getting our stuff back.
No!
It's fine. We get to banish and light their Nightmare Shepherd. And then we get to attack with our Kumaros. It's totally fine. It's keyword city dog.
Can't believe he beat us to it. I feel so bad right now.
This is fine.
I think we attack, then Omen, then this dude. Or we could just drop the Nightmare Shepherd.
Well, I think we attack and we can just shepherd. Because I assume they're gonna double block. We can kill the Pegasus and then we can just shepherd.
Sure, but if
So
we're gonna
the
do
thing
it
is-
that way, why don't we just fucking drop Shepherd first? So if they double block, we get a 1/1 token out of it.
Oh, that's true. And then
Although this is a legendary, so I guess not.
No, because the Kunaros will die, so it'll be dead, and then we'll get the 1/1 that also has vigilance and lifelink and. No, you're right. Can you mouse over Rise to Glory again?
Which one is Rise to Glory?
It's our 5 mana.
Both. Returns
This is
both
an
an artifact
aura
creature.
card.
Oh, it's aura. Okay.
Creature and aura. Okay.
So we gotta get that stupid flash thing. We need to drop 1 Omen of the Dead for that Holy Strength.
Can we tap that now?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, we can. Sweet. Wow. We can attack with the Shepherd, and we can either Hierophant or Scavenging Harpy. If we Scavenging Harpy, we can leave up Omen and the Dead.
Yeah, I suppose it's true. I think we'd Hierophant, though.
Yeah, I think Hierophant is correct, though. I'm a little surprised. I guess I'm a little surprised they Helioded the Kunara. But maybe that makes sense. I don't know. Nice thing is, if we mill an aura, we do get to Rise to Glory.
Do we have any auras?
Oh man, did we throw away? Did we keep the? I thought we kept the Unholy Strength.
We might need to put the. I think we got rid of Holy Strength. We might need to put the Holy Strength and or the Heliods back in the deck. What does this thing do? The Gray Merchant of Asphodel. 5 mana, 2/4. Enters the battlefield. Each opponent loses X life or X use Devotion to Black. I don't give a fuck. That's fine.
Well, it's gonna be 4, so lose 4.
Devotion to Black is 4. Sure.
Yeah. Just make sure that we don't forget to tap the Kunaros to remove a thingy. Yeah. You just attack with the Shepherd, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they are gonna. They can give the Pegasus lifelink, right? Is that what the ability is for the Sunmane
Yeah.
Pegasus?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna kind of suck, but we can play the Scavenging Harpy. Harpy doesn't do much, but if they attack us with the Sunmane Pegasus to gain 2 life, then the Harpy actually negates that, which is good. So they leave the Sunmane Pegasus back to block the Harpy, which is good. No, don't do it. Don't reveal our hand.
I think I should decline.
Just decline the revealing of her hand.
Rip Rise to Glory.
No, no. Boo.
We got another one. And we have no creatures in our graveyard that we care about, so.
I know. I just didn't want them to know about it.
Wow, he overvalues that card.
The card's okay, but it's really not very good.
Do you want to get our dude
Do you want to get back our 2/2?
Just so we can scry?
I think we want to save it just in case the Nightmare dies at some point, right?
Okay.
I know we have another one, but...
Nice.
Yeah. When Chris and I were looking at this last night, we definitely felt like this was King of the Hill, a very King of the Hill set. If you had the biggest flyer or you had the biggest creature, you definitely were going to be able to win just by attacking over a number of. So keeping that advantage was definitely something that we analyzed when we were looking at this set.
Aura spells cost 1 less to cast. A 1/2 flyer. He now can do nothing still.
Yeah, double blocking still doesn't matter.
He's missed us so many free lifelink attacks with that Pegasus.
Yeah, but it doesn't have vigilance, right? The Pegasus.
It gains vigilance.
Oh, just give vigilance and lifelink. Oh, that would have been great, actually.
Yeah, I don't know why he hasn't been doing it.
Yeah, you're right. I thought it was just lifelink. Then our Scavenging Harpy was gonna attack back, but yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, at least would have slowed this counter down. I think I can negate this by throwing Omen down, right?
Oh, you can flash the omen in, yes.
Does it fuck up his targeting?
It still exiles the other one, but they don't gain 1 life because it didn't exile a creature.
Right.
And now we may as well scry at the end of the turn now, which is also fun.
Oh, it does save per creature card. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a point in keeping this in the hand, so.
No, this is fine. We get a free scry at the end of the turn, which is nice. Interesting.
Annoying.
Yep.
Kind of want it to die so we can bring it back.
Yeah, we're gonna have to attack. Well, man. Oh man, we should be attacking with the venomous hero fan.
Why?
Because when it dies, we get a 1/1 Death Toucher.
Yeah, but we're not going to get damaged. Do we care about trading our 3/3 for 2 2/4s or a 2/4 and a 1/2 or something? Doesn't seem very exciting to me.
Maybe.
We might now. We'll see.
Yeah, I think we want to scry.
Seems.
Yeah, I think Funeral Whites is fine.
All right, we should do some counting here. So he's got 6 blockers. We have 5 attackers. We have 2 air blockers. He doesn't have a way to gain life instantly unless it's from any graveyard. Oh, it is from him. Does he have creatures in his graveyard? He doesn't. So he can't gain life. So he's actually forced to block both of these. Does that help us in any way? It trades the 2/1 for that and kills off the shepherd. Is this an end of turn? Oh, I see. It's an exile, so it would. Doesn't matter. But we could get that back. He has to block it or he dies, right? Oh, no, he can gain a lifelink.
He can gain lifelink with this main Pegasus, yeah.
But he has to put 1/1. Yeah, I don't think we actually have an attack here. He hasn't done it yet, the gaining lifelink thing, but he could potentially do it.
I think the only attack we have is maybe with the Hierophant, but Archon is pretty good. So the problem is they can Timor at instant speed, right?
I think there's nothing to do right now.
Yeah, I'm okay with just waiting.
If you want to swing with the Hierophant, I will do that. I don't think it's particularly great.
No, I think waiting is fine.
I don't feel under pressure right now, and I feel like we're in really good shape to win this from just casting our big flyers. We could consider getting our other. I mean, we could have pulled the flyer out of the graveyard and cast it since we have 3 in. It would only cost 2.
No, we want to do it now though, because so if we would have Omen of the Dead targeting our flyer, they could have Timoreted the flyer in response, which then means we wouldn't have gotten it. So the fact that we get to do it in response to their targeting of it means we get it.
Yeah, that's fair. Although they should have fucking tapped black-white there as opposed to black-black. Doesn't have to double. Oh, he does have to double block the Hound. Yep. But I don't think we can kill him because he doesn't have to
Which
block
is weird
the 1/1.
too, because they knew that we had the Omen. Maybe they wanted us to use it just so the Nightmare would die at some point, but us getting a 3/3 out of the graveyard, a 3/3 flyer is really good for us, so I think that's an interesting choice.
I don't think we want 2/1.
No, I don't think Piper's all that good.
Alright, so now we just throw out some. We don't have enough planes, unfortunately.
Yeah, we do. We have 4, right? So we can
3.
Archon
We have
and
3.
then play the Chimera. No, it should be 4 planes. I think it's 4 and 4.
Oh, it is. Okay.
No, just make sure that you. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
We'll just play, 2 large flyers on this board.
Yeah.
Their opponent at 1 health. Your
Yeah.
turn, opponent. Now there was an argument for maybe attacking with the Hierophant because total number of blockers might have mattered.
Yes, the casual 7 power flying.
All right, so now we're swinging with the Harpy, the Chimera, and the Falling Stars. He goes up to 3 if he could not block the Harpy and take 2, but then we get value blocks. But he can't not block. He can't block this for value anywhere. So I think I would swing with all 3 flyers except the Shepherd.
Yeah, I'm okay with that because we also get flyers if they because of the Shepherd. They could very easily have a removal spell, but I think this is still okay.
What does this stupid thing do again? Auras cost 1 left. Okay.
They could have some flash auras, I suppose. So they did just jump on. They just died. Okay.
Seems like bad news for them. I don't know if there's any sweepers in this
Oh,
format. Are there?
There are actually. There's a 4-mana Wrath of God.
Okay.
It does something and then Wrath though.
I guess we should have swung with Shepherd there as well then. That would have probably been lethal. Oh well. Been a while since I played. All right, so the thing I want to tweak with is I want to I think we'd like to get one of these, either the Punishment, which is an aura, or the Indomitable Will, or both in, since we have the Rise of Glory targets auras, and then doesn't something else? This brings back enchantments from our graveyard. And 4 turns is a very long time, honestly.
No, Archon brings back enchantments though, which includes like the Nightmare Shepherd.
Sure, but my point is, these are targetable by it.
Yeah, I think if we're gonna do the Indomitable Will, it's probably like the Bronze Sword.
I'm happy to get rid of Bronze Sword, although we have the flyers. I think probably one of these Omens out is okay as well, although they were good for us.
Yeah. Yeah. There's also the Discordant Piper, which isn't that. We don't really have any sacrifice synergy.
I live with that.
We do lose some devotion to black for the drag to the underworld, but also 4-mana destroy target creature is also, so it's not like we're losing too much on that.
I'm happy with this.
Yep.
Having big flyers seemed to be pretty nice.
Yeah.
And having the answer to his stupid nightmare that he played on 4 was good too.
Yep. Yeah, Banishing Light is real strong.
They also missed like 5 attacks with that Pegasus for life for free, so might have been less of us doing great and them doing poorly.
Yeah, I mean that game would have gone on a little bit longer. I mean we still had a pretty commanding position, I thought, but what does Karametra's Blessing do? Oh, that's it. That'll be really good for
indestructible and hexproof. Oh, it's Dusty.
Oh, hey, it's Dusty. Hello, Dusty. We get to play a turn 2 hero though.
Uh-oh, Boros.
I wasn't a huge fan of Boros looking at the set review, but I'm sure that means we'll just get. Ooh, double hero. Unless you want to maximize mana for the Harpy.
I kind of do, although it's not a lot of value.
No, because the Harpy just gets blocked by the Envoy, but he may have an aura. He may have an aura to put on the Envoy anyway.
Still okay with a 2/1 flyer here. We can always pump it.
Yep, we have protection and we have a pseudo removal spell, which is fine.
A lot of circles in our hands. There's a circle there, sphere, I guess, and a sphere there.
What does that one do? Oh, it's another hero. Hey, we have the will. The will will actually be really good on the harpy. We can just attack with both.
You like will here over blessing? We can blessing and still get the hero out.
Yeah, I guess that putting down another blocker for their 3/2 is probably good. And will and blessing kind of do the same thing. Only one's 2 mana. Yeah, I'm okay with the blessing. I like developing the board.
Yeah, me too.
For all of our power creatures that we had in our first game, now we don't have any. That's not bad.
Can't attack if we do that.
We can attack with the harpy though.
Yeah.
And then we can play the chimera.
We can actually kill that fucking thing if he blocks right now with hero's ability. So if Indomitable Will is a flash, makes it a 4/5, right? 4/4 rather.
We could also Heliod's punishment the glory bearers too, but the static ability still happens.
I think we swing with everything here. Force to block
Yeah,
Indomitable Will. It's that or the Chimera. Chimera gets cheaper next turn though, right?
Well, yes. Chimera would be cheaper if we had the Indomitable Will down. If nothing, Chimera would only be 2 mana. And if they don't block, we can just play the Chimera anyways.
Exactly.
And he goes to 10. We're gonna need to draw lands at some point in our life.
You still got 2 extra damage out of it too, because it pumped the whole team.
Oh yeah. I assume he's gonna start ripping off removal spells at some point though.
Ripping out fucking Wrath of Gods.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a 4 mana red one that deals 4 damage to everything. Uh-oh.
Ow.
We're gonna punishment that, I guess. Or do we
So
want
we swing
to...
all here and then just punishment that, I think.
think so.
It's too bad that I can't get the fucking thing out.
Yeah. Really wanted to draw like a plains there. Oh, he's gonna kill our enchantment.
If he kills our enchantment, we're in trouble.
Yeah, we're not in. I don't know. We're not in trouble. It's not good.
That doesn't matter.
No, but that does give tempo. Being able to tap our stuff down sometimes.
Gotta be fucking nice to. So we can either bluff here, or
I think we just attack with a harpy.
get in for 4. If we get in for 4 with the fucking harpy and the one of the priots, because it blocks that, right? We get in for 4, bring him to 2, and play another flyer. Do we just have to do it pre-combat? Is the only thing. I think we might do that, man. Putting him to
Just
2
be
right
aggressive.
now kills him either with the harpy or the chimera.
Yeah, I guess get him to 4 means he does have to deal with both fly.
Unfortunately, I have to play it pre-combat, but
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, he's forced to block anyways. There, at this point, there's no not blocking. It's just a question of if he would have blocked the 2/2 or the 3. You know, we didn't have any combat tricks anyways. Flash enchantments like omens though, dealing with both of our flyers is pretty. because the captivating unicorn can actually tap our stuff down.
Yeah, that's true. He might survive around. We have another flyer if we ever get a fucking land.
Flying is very precious in this format, I think.
Yeah, all sorts of
Lifelink on
things
the
could go
unicorn
wrong.
would also
Lifelink
be
on the unicorn.
pretty rough, but even lifelink on the unicorn attacking us just like for 5, if he used most of their mana, would only put them to 7, and we'd still have lethal on the back.
I guess it just immediately retargets him, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Score 1 for us.
Hey.
So lucky we had so many things we could cast with 3 mana.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where that Chimera that has Devotion, where it reduces its mana cost, makes that card really good. We cast a 3/3 flyer for 3.
Yeah.
Which is really good.
All right, I need a quick glass of water, and then we'll get to our next game.
Yep, I'll be right back as well. I'm gonna restroom and be right.
Speak up when you're back, Joe. Opponent goes first. We're going second. We need 1 mana to cast that. Maybe a little greedy. Maybe. We have a removal.
I'm back.
8 just started. Kept a 2-lander. We're on the draw. Have a couple things to play, but not great. It's just having both lands and this in hand. The ability to fix lands. Felt like...
Yeah, if we ever draw a 3rd land, we're pretty good. That's not a land.
No, it's a good card, though.
Activate
cool
my
demon,
special
too.
ability. Yes, the demon is very good.
Uh-oh. It's true of planes.
Barf. Do you have a way to exile that thing?
That seems better than the one we were using. Has the ability that really impacts the board a bit more with that giving another target creature lifelink. And whenever you gain life, put a plus... Oh, it just takes over. How come the red one's so fucking shit compared to this?
The red one will be better when you can construct a deck around it. But Heliod is really good.
3 instead of 5. Better abilities. Still indestructible. It's a little grumpy. It's a little bit better.
Wow. Mythic into rare. How do you guys feel about that? Can we
Whenever
display
it
our
attacks,
Nightmare Shepherd?
untap another target creature you control. That creature gets 4/4/4 and gains indestructible. Do we what say?
Can we display our Nightmare Shepherd?
Yeah, I think we're going to.
Oh man.
So this would become a 4/4 lifelinker next turn, though, unfortunately. Or 3/3 lifelinker that becomes a 4/4 if it. Does it?
No, he has
proc-
to. He has to untap another target attacking creature, so he has to have another creature to attack with the. But he can. Yes, he can make it a 3/3 lifelinker, and then if.
But the damage is dealt. It doesn't survive the 3/3, right?
What do you mean?
So it doesn't get the counter. It's gonna get a counter when he gains. So he gives it lifelink. We block it. We trade. He doesn't get the counter. It doesn't become a 4/4 there, right? Because the lifelink is dealt
Correct.
as damage is dealt.
Yes, he would die, and then the counter trigger would go on the stack, and then the creature.
Right.
Or we could block with like the 4/4 or whatever. Yep.
What's he need for devotion? Just fucking 2 more planes.
Yep. Because he played a 2 white.
Gross.
Yeah. After he let off Swamp Island into double white for his double white. I'm just gonna stop talking.
Yep.
He did have a Traveler's Aim in it. Don't get me wrong.
And
Our
we've done
Nightmare
rare.
Shepherd's
He's
dead.
done mythic rare. We've done rare.
Yeah. Yeah, the nice thing about Heliod is that they can put the counter on an enchantment, so the counter could go on the Heliod, even though it wouldn't be a creature.
So it's not even
You-
on the. Okay.
You could even put like +1/+1 counters on Aura, even though it literally doesn't do anything, but you can do that. Why is everybody playing that?
Gives it first strike.
I think we just take 5. And we just put
Doesn't have
Heliod's
lifelink,
punishment
right?
on it.
Yeah.
Nope, he can't give it lifelink either. One more white pip and Heliod's a creature though. But I think we just put the punishment on.
So it's probably punishment and funeral rites here.
Yeah. I mean, if we can get a Banishing Light or something to get rid of the Heliod, I think we're sitting okay.
It might be fine already. This is a vigilant attacker. He can't fucking do shit next turn. I mean, he gets rid of 2 of those counters, but it's only 2. I think we're fine just swinging here.
Yep.
This doesn't have devotion count. It doesn't give devotion. Okay.
No, the token does not.
I should have played planes here for sure. I don't know what he can do with 1 black mana, but he might be able to do something.
The only flash thing for black is the Omen that we have. Yeah, we Funeral Rites for sure this turn. Bronze Sword is interesting on the Nightmare Shepherd. 6 power attacker. Sunmane Pegasus with the Bronze Sword actually is also interesting.
Yeah. Whole turn next turn for that, though. But it is 5 life swing.
Yep. Oh, Kunaros. That card's really good.
Yeah, he is pretty damn good.
I mean, Kunaros has attacked every turn so far, right?
Yep.
I guess it won't attack now. Oh, Heliod's gonna come punch us in the face.
We blocking the 5/5 if he attacks with Konaros?
I guess we get a 1/1 out of it.
Gain 3 life, get a 1/1, don't take 5, so it's 8 life.
I don't think the 3/3 is ever attacking again because they have a 2/4, right?
But does the 3/3 hold off their attacks?
We're gonna play a well.
Also, what does it do to our counter here? Does it matter?
No, it'll be 4 mana for the Chimera because we still have the enchantment.
We maybe should still attack with this because depending how he blocks, we actually get a decent Indomitable Will out of it.
We do get a nominal will possibility. I think we just take 5.
Yeah, I think it's 5 here. Would have been nice to have a plains there.
Yeah.
We could equip this to counter us right now, and then still have mana for Indomitable Will.
Yeah, that's true. I like that actually.
Well, it's maybe not good, maybe not, because if you can, the other because you can sack creatures that are blocking it, so that's not super exciting. The alternative is the Pegasus play, Pegasus plus Indomitable Will without sacking anything. He only can do 4 damage to it. We're gonna have 5 health. We don't care how many things he blocks with it.
But he has to double block Kunaros to be able to block it at all, and he can't sacrifice 2 things. He can only sacrifice 1 thing. So Kunaros is going to deal damage no matter what.
I'm not sure if this is right or not.
There will be at least 1 thing on the.
Did I miscount my mana? No, I didn't.
No, you're good. And also, if like the Courser dies, then all of a sudden Heliod isn't a creature. I mean, he can block with like the Lampad and the 1/1, but we're gonna gain 5 life then, and we're still hitting for 4 in the air. Question is, do we want to nominal will the Nightmare Shepherd? I don't think so. No, I just want to put the will on the, because then we can keep the Kunaros around. Yeah, this is fine.
I'm liking this card, man. It's been blowouts every fucking time.
It's Unholy Strength.
No, it's an Unholy Strength. It's Holy Strength at fucking instant speed.
Yes, Holy Strength. They still only need 1 more white pip to turn Heliod back onto a creature, but this is going to put us back up to 20. I guess technically 19. We did lose a life. We get to Archon too if you want to, though.
How do we Archon?
Next turn. It's 6 mana.
Oh, I see.
There is an unsummon, but I don't think it's. I think it's 2 mana. I don't think it's 1 mana for unsummon. I think it's 2 mana. I think it returns a creature or an enchantment for 2 mana.
At the moment, we have lethal in the air, so he has to gain life this turn, or figure out a way to deal with the shepherd.
No, we don't have lethal in the air because the bronze sword only gets +2 power. So it'll only be 6
You're right. You're right.
And they can also sacrifice the thing with the Lampad.
Is that game in a life?
It gains, gains in the life. So we're not quite there yet, but Taranika is also going to be a bit of a problem now because we have 1 more turn before they can start attacking with it to start making jump blockers. But Kumaros is still pretty good.
Block that every time.
I think we block there. Yeah. And this is going to be some sort of combat trick, but I think because of the value we have in our hand, blocking there is totally fine.
Yeah, maybe there's an argument for not blocking. It does have fucking lifelink. Letting it pump gives him a lot of life back. I don't know.
No, I'm totally okay blocking there. This is going to go on Taranika, though, which is a bit of an issue.
God, This is really unfortunate, the distribution of plains to swamps with this hand.
Yeah.
So
We just attack. Well, actually, do you want to play? Well,
isn't there a white instant card that creates 1/1 tokens?
there is. The Omen makes 2/1/1.
So do we just want to instead maybe transfer? So what do we have? It's 3 to transfer the sword, so we're at 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could transfer sword to the 4/4, swing with this dude who becomes a 4/5 and a 6/4. That seems reasonable to me.
Yeah, as long as we followed up with the Chimera or the Pegasus, I think it's totally fine. We lose a little bit of lifelink, but
yeah,
I think that's a little negligible.
So there's the card we were playing around. So get rewarded for that. Oh, it makes the fucking piece of shit a 5. I didn't think about that. I played around the card, but didn't think about the fact that it makes this guy an asshole.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, we still get him for 6 in the air, but yeah,
back too, right?
We get a 1/1, yes.
Why would he block with both?
That I don't know. Oh, he has to because it's Menace.
Oh, Menace, right?
Yeah. Do we play the? Want to play the 3/3 or do you want to play the?
How much life can he gain? He gains back 5 attacking this round. So he goes to 10.
No, he can't give Heliod lifelink. He can only give another creature.
So he can gain 2 more than here. So he goes to 7.
I think Heliod gives another creature lifelink.
Yeah, it's another.
Yeah.
So he can go to 7.
Yeah.
Or gains go to 7. So we hit him with 6. So we want. I don't know that it matters, this power. I'm not sure the lifelink matters either, though. I guess I'm tempted to play the bigger.
I think I want to play the bigger one.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Didn't catch that would turn it on. I mean, caught that was the card, but.
Heliod is still a problem.
I guess the other argument for this is we could have made this a vigilant
There
attacker.
is a Sick Hydra card. Pelucranos is pretty sweet.
Turns out the god on 3 is strong when it impacts the board.
Kunaros, Puppy of Athreos. We have made a small pup version of the Kunaros.
It's the first time we've seen the nightmare thing trigger. Oh, more life gain for asshole. Okay.
Yeah, so now you can sacrifice a thing, put a 1/1 counter on a thing, give it lifelink, attack. But I think we just don't block this turn.
Why would we not block? Oh, because
yeah, because our 1/1 has Menace, and our Chimera gets to attack back for 3.
But he's tapped out here, so he goes to fucking 9.
They're gonna go to 9,
and we just kill him in the air.
Yep.
Who cares? Didn't he also need to sacrifice Terranika if he's gonna do this play?
Yeah, I think you need another blocker.
So we've got 10 on board right now.
Yep. I don't think there's anything for 1 white that does any. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. So tapping Terranika makes it so that it could block it, but you can't untap anything. Is it?
All right, close game,
Yeah.
but we beat that stupid god.
Yep. And
The
well,
shepherd
it
was insane. Not for anything except the fact it was a 4-mana 4/4 flyer.
yeah, and it was got into a very good rare too, into a pretty good enchantment from our opponent.
It's kind of an interesting game.
But yes, the shepherd has been real powerful.
I enjoyed that.
This deck is also better than our first one.
Yeah. Oh, this hand is not very good though.
It has an aggressive attacker into a removal spell, but
Or second. We've gotten second every single game. It's kind of rare.
yeah.
Keep it. Force swamp.
I don't think so. This is better.
Is it?
Actually, maybe not. Well, I mean, we have a draw spell, but it's either Will or Archon goes the way. This is Autumn Birdcat. Okay. We are playing Autumn. Now we can get punished by actual cards that we draw too. He adds punishment, can punish.
I think with Archon in our hand.
That's a really good card.
Another white-black deck. All right. I wanted to draw, but we haven't done anything yet. So, no, we're fine, right? Because we go down 5 with this.
Yes, because we went down to because we mulligan. We can essentially unmulligan here. I don't know. Do we want a Pegasus or do we want a Hero Fan?
I think we're getting. What does this one do?
Searches up an aura.
Cool. Is this a reprint? I feel like I've seen this card.
It is. It was an M15 original. I had it in my sealed pool where I had a busted aura. There's no way to kill it in responses.
No, I think
that sucks. We could. Do you want to banishing light it just so I don't have a target for that?
No.
No, I don't want to do that.
I think we get 2 for 2 on it, right? Because we'll kill that 3 for 2. So what does it make it? Just gives it lifelink.
Yeah, it'll just be a 1/2 lifelink.
Want to just drop the Pegasus here?
Drop the it's either Pegasus or Hierophant. Yeah. Just keep in mind that we have the Archon of Falling Stars, so if our discard is like an enchantment, we can get it back with the Archon at some point in our lives, but I don't think we want to discard like the Banishing Light for sure.
Oh, we also have the Charger that we can put in the graveyard.
Oh, we have Escape. Yeah, we can actually discard the Charger and the Punishment maybe.
Yeah.
I'm actually really okay with that.
You like Punishment here?
Yeah, I think I like Punishment and Charger because we can still get Punishment back with the Archon if we need to, and then Charger we can. I'm actually not even sad about that at all. Because Venomous Hierophant actually fuels the Underworld Charger.
Wish we had drawn a fucking land here, but I swing with Pegasus and drop Hierophant.
Yep.
Ooh.
Wow.
Well, we draw a land, we're fucking set.
Yeah. We definitely need to draw lands. I wish Banishing Light was an aura.
I don't know.
That's really good for them.
Well, it lets them keep hitting their land drops, which is frustrating for us.
Yep.
Since we're not actually trying. Yeah, that's pretty nice though.
Yeah. How about them apples?
I mean, we definitely attack first, right?
I have. There's a chance we may even just underworld charger, honestly. How many cards do we have to get rid of for the underworld charger?
3.
And it's a 5/5. That's pretty good.
I'm happy to do it. I mean, we don't get our dude back, but we can dump Funeral Rites, Legion, and a Plains.
I'm actually just thinking we should underworld charger. 5/5 is big, a big creature to be dealt with, and we can rise to glory.
All right.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
They're pretty fun right now, JJ.
How are the new cards looking? I'm enjoying them.
Yeah, fun. This deck is fun. The last one was fucking terrible.
Yeah, there's been a lot of interesting things that we get to do with the escape, with fly.
Do you have to play it for escape cost? Yes, because it's in the graveyard, so we can't just cast it because it doesn't exist. So we have to play it for the escape cost when it's in the graveyard.
Yeah, you have to cast it for its escape cost.
Yep.
You are casting it out of the graveyard for its escape cost. Yep. Yeah, it was in the separate option for. There's our.
Wrath, of course.
Well, we can just underworld charger again.
I don't think so. Our graveyard is actually pretty loaded. I think this becomes a Rise to Glory, throwing Scavenger and Nightmare into play, and the Omen into. Oh, is it Aura? So I guess.
Yeah, it's Aura. Yeah, we don't want the.
Is it a May?
Fine.
It's probably not a May. I see.
Yeah, I think you choose one or the other. Yeah. You can choose one.
How can we
or
possibly have drawn another swamp here?
I don't know. I would actually be okay with underworld charger.
We'd pull out Pegasus. Everything.
No, with Rise to Glory, we only get one thing. We only get the Nightmare.
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing the charger again.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes. I think charger's fine. I think it is Harpy, Omen, and Hierophant.
Yeah, there's a question between the charger and the Pegasus and the Hierophant. This is okay.
Yeah. Nightmare Shepherd is an enchantment, but Rise to Glory only gets creature or an aura, I think.
Yeah, it's an aura, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Would have been super sweet if we could have grabbed the whatever it was, the Omen.
Yeah. Yeah, when playing against good players, I try to do the obvious thing first and try to keep cards that are unknown in my hand. Oh man.
Come on.
Just literally just as I say it. God damn it.
That's frustrating.
Try to keep unknown things unknown, and now we just get punished for it.
Wrath into hand removal for our recursion feels bad.
Why do I even say word? Hey, you know, this happens to me all the time when I'm streaming. I'll be like, "Oh, this is great unless our opponent plays this one card." And what do? They always play that one card.
I'm kind of tilted on our mana distribution. This is the third game in a row that we've drawn like all black mana with no white mana. And like, look at our hand right now.
Daxos is pretty okay. We get to attack into the Daxos though, right?
Not if we want to cast any other fucking cards, we don't.
Well, that's pretty good.
I mean, I'm okay killing this off again. And then 6, what's this? Pulling back.
I think we.
You know, this is the only problem is, like, the only problem with exiling the one that would bring back our dude is that we lost the ability to do that.
No, so what? Can you mouse over Archon again? Archon in the following. Yeah, so we play the Archon. So when an Archon dies, we can bring back the Shepherd.
What? When Archon dies, we can bring back the Shepherd.
Yeah, because it's an enchantment. So
I
the
see.
Nightmare Shepherd is
Oh,
an
I was thinking
enchantment.
this was on. I was thinking it was an
No.
ETB. Okay, so we're swinging here. This doesn't
No,
have
this
like
is
first
real-
strike
this
or
is-
anything stupid, right? No.
No, this is still actually pretty good for us.
Yeah.
A little terrified by 5 cards in their hand, but
Yeah.
is there any instant or sorcery recursion in this set? Yeah, the one we had taken from our.
That wasn't instant or sorcery recursion.
No, the Rise to Glory is sorcery recursion. It recurs stuff from the graveyard, but we had it taken away from us.
Yeah, I think Amelia was asking though, is there anything that brings back instants or sorceries?
Oh, it can bring back instant sorceries? No, I don't.
Do I think they have another board wipe? It's rare. Can't play around a second
I
board
read
wipe.
that wrong. Don't we have an agonizing remorse somewhere? I'd love to see what's in their hand.
Is there one white mana pump spell?
Oh man,
I blocked this.
I don't. I think I block it just because the Shepherd is also in our graveyard. There, yeah, we have it's the +2/+2.
Oh, right. It's in our hand.
It's literally in our hand.
Get
Yes.
fucked.
Oh well.
Well, it becomes a more questionable block then. I'm like, there's probably not much. So we swap 4/4s. Sure.
Yeah, I think this is still okay though.
But it's becoming more and more less okay.
True, but we still also have another Rise to Glory we can draw at some point in our lives. And we get to start attacking with the Nightmare Shepherd.
Attack with
Don't
both
forget.
here, right?
Yeah, actually, because we have the Karametra's Blessing. And the Underworld Charger can't block anyway, so.
It's an enchanted creature. Yeah. Okay.
I honestly kind of would rather have the Nightmare Shepherd on the battlefield rather than the Archon anyways, but. We get to follow it up also with the Daybreak Chimera. Now they need to deal with one of our 2 flyers. Blocker doesn't do it. 2 blockers would, though. Can you mouse over Daxos? Something about gaining life. Is it when a creature enters the battlefield?
Or dies.
Battle or
It's
dies.
when
Okay.
you control too.
Yeah.
So if they cast a creature here, we're not blocking the 5/4. I consider blocking the 2/2 right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we have the Blessing up as well, so that's fine. Yes, flying has been...
Is that the second time our fucking recursion spell has been stripped from our hand? I think it is.
Yep. Sure is.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of whatever it is. I'm gonna switch off push to talk for Discord. I keep repeating myself. I'll say it once to chat, then you'll say what I was saying to chat. So I'm gonna you okay with just hearing my stream of consciousness right now?
Yes, that's totally fine.